I hear a lot of women say that when it comes to dating a toxic man, they'll pause and ask themselves, would my husband treat me like that? And then they'll say no and dump him and move accordingly. And I think that is great. Whatever it takes for you to get to that point that dude is an asshole and to dump him, I love it. For me, the thing that helped me finally change years ago is, would I want a man to treat my daughter like this? So many times as parents, we'll tell our kids and lecture our kids and talk about what they should do, what they shouldn't allow, what they shouldn't go for. A man needs to do this and a man needs to do that. Meanwhile, you're allowing all that same shit. And kids tend to replicate our actions. Not what we say, but what we do. And I woke up one day several years ago and I was like, I don't want my kids being treated like this. And I don't want them treating other people like this. This is not the behavior I want them seeing. I don't want them seeing their mom beaten down and being a doormat and being sad all the time. And when I talk to women who are going through situations with toxic men who have kids, the question that stumps them most of the time is, would you want your kids being treated like this by someone? And they'll pause and go, well, no. And I said, you do realize that kids tend to replicate what we do, what they see in us, right? So everything you're doing right now is ultimately you teaching them how they should be treated or how they should treat someone else rather. So either they're going to be a victim or they're going to victimize somebody else based on what they see you do. And that tends to make a lot of women very uncomfortable, because if you so decide to continue on in that relationship, you're basically accepting the fact and saying that you're okay with the fact that your child is going to accept this or do this to someone else. And a lot of women don't want to face that. You can't just tell your kids a bunch of shit. You actually got to live the life that you're telling them. I can honestly say, now I'm not perfect, but I can honestly say that everything I tell my kids, I am doing. They see a real live example of that in the person that's saying the shit that they're telling them. The best thing that you can do for your kids is, one, make sure you're mentally and emotionally and financially okay, and two, have your kids seeing you be treated with respect, love, and human decency and kindness. They are learning how they should be treated and how they should treat others from seeing how you're treated and how you treat others. What are you showing your kids? What are you showing them that they should be doing to other people? What are you showing them that they should be allowing?